Hello and welcome to a guided attunement. Breathing into the form and dropping down into the body, anchoring onto our platform, connecting in divine union with our appropriate earth grids through the crystalline corridors, opening our vortex to source and streaming source energy throughout all instances of our being. Rebirthing through the form, merging with the crystalline interfaces, so these are the interface gates into and through the new energy fields, which will be containing and facilitating our processing as we anchor and hold higher tones. And this is greatly working with the earth body as well. And we are working with the elementals simultaneously and using this relationship of the crystals in with the crystalline bodies to activate and update various templates. So as we can read the template coding in through the bioenergetic field, we can activate the elemental aspects through the crystalline interface and bridge. So we're bridging the higher essence tones, and this is how we're getting these activations sealed and embodied in through the form. So we're using the transference gates of the crystalline fields, which are held within our DNA. And then we're specifically activating sequencing according to our specific frequencies. As well, we are noting that these are gateways that we will be proceeding on to manifest through our own organic signature and fundamental frequency. So these are steps within the process. And it's just streaming down and activating. So right away we're coming into an activation. It looks like the tone is a blue tone mixed with aqua, and it's coming up, it's rising up from the earth, and it is through the crystalline infrastructure, coming right up through and under the solar plex to anchor under the heart area. So these are setting up infrastructure plateaus as if one would go in and build a building. So the new grids are set within the earth. So earth has the ground. We have ground to now resurrect an energetic infrastructure. So these are how the new templates are activating and coming online. And through our form and through our field and the various levels of our being, we are downloading, integrating frequencies, creating the interconnection, the dynamics for these structures and infrastructures to be activated. So just tuning into this blue, almost has an icy feel to it, a cool tone, and just allowing this to grow. And as well, we're calling in to work with the elemental infrastructures. So working with the amber. Now we're going to use this to seed in to do link ups to join our abundance templates. So activating our abundance templates into the new grid systems, into and through. So using the amber field wherever we feel that is in relation to our specific signature, we can place this along our central column and at various energetic intercepts or energy centers. We can hold them in our hands. There's an update as well of amethyst through the palms of the hands. And this is tying into our angelic spectrum. So we can bridge this in again, wrapping the energy in and around us. And the elemental realms hold the, again, the bridge and the keys to facilitate these intercepts, these processes. And now we have a rose activation at heart center. This is coming in. So we're working, we just ran an ascension energy tone of the blue, and the corresponding descending energy is of the pink, more into the fuchsia tones, and running the harmonization. So this is building a strong infrastructure to contain these high frequencies, to contain the heart expansions. So we're able to run higher frequencies through our foreign body and not offsetting our other fields. So our emotional bodies, our mental bodies do not go all haywire when these higher frequencies come in. Okay, updating into and through the divine mind. So again, we're using for calibration the instances of the pure gold tone of union to use as a neutralization and perfect harmonic. And let's just see this energy now open up. And we can start to hear and pick up on the tones of all these vibrations, calibrating in through our field. Allowing our field to absorb. Allowing our body, the tissues, to absorb the frequencies. And now we have a transmutation occurring at heart center using the violet flame. And just spreading the flame, dispensing the flame out. And it's creating a center point within the heart. And again, we have an update coming in through the feminine embodiment. We moved through a toggle point where we had been working with the feminine fields, updating the divine masculine. Now the masculine embodiment is going to be updating his feminine, divine feminine aspects, the divine mother. And we can feel this pivot in through our body. So let's look at this intercept. So this is moving through the core quadrant of the root up into the high heart area. A big breath in, and let's balance this intercept. So it's going from, let's say, the right hip up into the left shoulder, and vice versa, the right shoulder down to the left hip. And let's update this with pure source light and harmonize again through the center to keep our form body in perfect calibration to the energetic updates. Okay, now invoking the still point of being. Feeling indigo. And just being indigo. And starting to tone into the perfect stillness of being. Grounding and sealing, all work done here in the divine light of Source, and so it is.